day. I am here again, and today in history. The AFCON is over. Congratulations, Senegal. You won it. Yeah, you won it, and you did fantastic. You did beautiful. Yesterday, you beat Morocco 1-0. Yep. The AFCON is over, just like I told you. It's over until the next edition. Today, I'm talking about today in history. That was what I was doing before the AFCON. So I'll continue with that, and I'm talking about Ghana football. As time goes on, I'll include the other, football from different countries. I will infuse it, yeah. And today I'm talking about the AFCON in 1968. Yeah, on 19th of January 1968, Ghana Black Stars played against La Côte d'Ivoire at the semi-finals, and the game ended 4-3. It was 19th January 1968, and that 68 was hosted by Ethiopia. Yeah, if I remember, in Fum, Rebaforce Kojo Umfum, he scored the first goal in the 10th minute, and Henry Conan equalized 5 minutes later. That is in the 15th minute through a penalty. Yeah, and Sunday Ibrahim scored the second one, the second goal for Ghana, making it 2-1 on the 25th minute. Yeah, and then Laurent Poku equalized again 5 minutes later on the 30th minute. On the 42nd minute, Franco Doy scored the third goal for Ghana, and then again Laurent Poku equalized for the Ivorians in the 60th minute. Yeah, so we went to extra time because it was a semi-final, and we needed somebody to represent at the final. And at the 98th minute, Wilberforce Kojo Mfum scored again for Ghana to make it 4-3 against in favor of Ghana. So that was what happened in 1968. That is 19th January 1968. For the Ghana, the lineup, I remember Robert Mensah was imposed for Ghana. Franco Doy played as well for Ghana, and I remember Ben Kwesi, John Eshon, Franklin Creso, Charles Ado-Adamte, Oliver Aqua, Wilberforce Kojo Mfum, Ose Kofi, yeah, Ibrahim Sunday, and Sami Sampini. Yeah, they represented Ghana at the 1968 Nations Cup against La Côte d'Ivoire, which they won 4-3. For La Côte d'Ivoire, I remember Jean Keita. He was imposed for La Côte d'Ivoire. Francois Zadi, yeah. Seri Wawa, yeah. He also played for them in that game. And I have Joseph Nankuri. He also played. Henry Conan, Jean-Louis Bozon, Estachi Mango played in that game, and Matthias was Matthias. I don't know the other name, but it was Matthias. Joseph Bezili, Francois Tahi, and Laurent Poku. Yeah, they also represented La Côte d'Ivoire. For Ghana, the coach for Ghana was Carlos Alberto Pereira. Carlos Alberto Pereira was the coach who guided Brazil to the World Cup in 1994. Yeah. I remember that game. It is far, but I remember that game. That was 58 years ago. Yeah, 58 years ago today. That's a long time. It's a very, very long time. Yeah. And the next one I'll be talking about is happening in South Africa in 1996, 30 years ago. On 19th January 1996, Ghana played against Tunisia at South Africa 96. Ghana beat Tunisia 2-1. Abedi Pele scored the first goal for Ghana, and Ben Younes scored equalized for the Tunisians. And then CK Akono scored the winning goal for the Black Stars of Ghana, I think in the 77th minute. Yeah. And on that day, Simon Ado was imposed for Ghana. Afudodo also played. Joseph Ado, Franka Mankwa also played for Ghana. Isaac Asare, Sam Johnson, remember Charles Akono, CK Akono, he also played in that game. Malayaya, Abedi Pele, and then Tony Yeboah. Yeah, they represented Ghana at the Nations Cup of the AFCON in 1996 when they beat Tunisia 2-1. That was the lineup for Ghana. Lineup for Ghana. I take it again. I remember Simon Ado, Afudodo, Yusuf Ado, Franka Mankwa, Isaac Asare, Sam Johnson, CK Akono, Malam Yaya, Abedi Pele, and Tony Yeboah. They represented Ghana at the 1996 Cup of Nations when they beat Tunisia 2-1. The third one I'll be talking about is it happened 16 years ago. 16 years ago is just recently. That was the year I came to Canada, 2010. It will happen on 19th of January 2010, just like I've said before. In Group B, remember Ghana was in Group B at the Angola 2010 Cup of Nations. Remember the Togolese team was attacked. Yeah, if you remember, the Togolese team was attacked by armed robbers, and then Togo withdrew from the competition. CAF banned them from further taking part in further AFCON games, and they wrote to FIFA to intervene, and FIFA intervened, saying that now Togo is right to have abandoned the competition because they are in a state of shock. They even lost a player. Yeah. So they couldn't take part in that Nations Cup of Nations. So we lost Togo in that Cup of Nations. Ghana was in that group together with Burkina Faso and then Ivory Coast. And I'm talking about the game against Burkina Faso. In fact, we lost the first game to Ivory Coast 3-1. Yeah, Asamoah got a penalty in the 93rd minute for Ghana, but we lost it 3-1. So we didn't win from the Burkina Faso game, and then we got a win. The day you got that goal for Ghana in the 30th minute. Yeah, in that game. The lineup for Ghana was Richard Kenston, Hans Adusape, Samuel Nkum, Isaac Vosa, Lee Adi, Emmanuel Ajimambadu, Kodja Samoa, Haminu Dramani. Haminu Dramani was substituted for Opoku Ajiman. Yeah, the day he also played in that game. Matuama got out for Dominic Adiyea. Yeah, and Asamoah also was substituted for Rahim Ayew. Remember, Rahim Ayew is the elder son of the maestro Abedi Pele before the day, and then Jordan. Yeah, that happened in 2010. Ghana defeated Burkina Faso 1-0 on the January 19th, 2010. Then the next one will be on 2015, that is 11 years ago, when Ghana played against Senegal in Group C. Remember, we were in Group C, and then Ghana defeated Senegal. So Senegal defeated Ghana 2-1. Ghana scored the first goal through Dede Ayew, 40th minute penalty, and then Mami Brian Joff, he equalized it in the 58th minute. And then when we all thought the game was over, 1-1, Senegal did unthinkable. Moussa Sow scored the winning goal in the 93rd minute for Senegal, and Senegal carried the day. Senegal couldn't make it to the next round of the competition. They couldn't qualify from that group. In fact, that was the only win Senegal got at that Nations Cup at the AFCON. Ghana made it to the finals. In fact, they were beaten by Ivory Coast on penalties. Yeah, they lost on penalties to the Ivorians, just like 1992 when they lost to the Ivorians on penalties after 0-0, drawing 0-0 in the 90 minutes, and then drawing 0-0 after extra time. Still no winner could be found. So we had to decide by penalty, and then the Ivorians won on penalties. The last one I'll be talking about is Ghana versus Sudan. It was a CHAN competition, and that CHAN competition took place on 2023, just 3 years ago. I hope you remember. Ghana defeated Sudan by 3-1, and that's it. So in the month of January, Ghana is strong. They have played 5 matches in the month of January alone. I mean, on the 19th of January, I beg your pardon, 19th of January, Ghana has played 5 matches. They have won 4 and lost 1. The one they lost was to current African champions Senegal in 2015 when they beat Ghana Black Stars by 2-1. Once again, I will leave you here. I will come back tomorrow with today history, more today history, and like I said before I started the program. I'll say congratulations to Senegal for winning the AFCON 2025. Ghana couldn't make it to the AFCON. Yeah, Ghana is so bad right now. In the 50s, Ghana was good. In the 60s, Ghana was good. In the 70s, Ghana was good. 80s, Ghana was good. Even 90s, Ghana was good. But now, Ghana isn't good. Ghana, in fact, when Ghana won its 4th AFCON, Cameroon has won nothing. I'll take it again. When Ghana won its 4th AFCON, Cameroon had won nothing. Yeah, Cameroon won its first AFCON in 1984, and Ghana won its 4th AFCON in 1982. Yeah, when Ghana won the 4th AFCON, even Egypt had won only 2. Yeah, Egypt had won only 2 in 1957 and 1959. By 1982, Ghana had won 4. So the third one for Egypt to win was 1986. Meaning, when Ghana had won 4, Egypt had won only 2. But Egypt, since Ghana won its 4th in 1982, Egypt have won 5 titles. Cameroon had won 5 titles. La Côte d'Ivoire has won 3. I don't know what is going on with Ghana. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. So Ghana needs to sit up, needs to do something about this football because it's not looking good. The records is not looking good at all. I'll leave you here. My name is Richard Ako. You can call me Ammonia or Nana Kwesi Ajiman, and you can find me under Richard Ako or Ammonia 84. My channel is growing very good. It's going fantastic. We have, I think, 2,500 and something, almost 2,600 subscribers after 3 months. Yeah, we started in October 28th. Yeah, we were two days short of November, and the 3 months we have 2,500 and more subscribers. Thank you. We appreciate it. See you again. Bye.